Welcome to part 8 of Let's Play Link's Awakening for the Game Boy Color. Today, let me skim the thumbnail here just for a second. Alright, we're
I
going...
had to actually remember what you did in this episode.
we go and do some various other things and go into level 5. And yes, it's been... Okay, the first 9 parts of this LP... from now, it was March the 9th or so, I think, the last time when these videos were uploaded. And it wasn't until, like, June or early July that the last 5 or so parts got uploaded,
Well,
so...
What really got you motivated was what we originally had planned with this LP, but I'm not gonna say that because I don't want anybody pissed off, so... Anyways...
I don't remember what happened. I guess I got out of the Zelda mood and then didn't feel like continuing it.
I think it was that, yeah.
Whoa! You and those transitions, I swear.
Don't worry, I only alternate between 2, so... I didn't
Wait,
want
transition, what? Okay, I'm on the wrong part, aren't we? What part are we doing?
8.
I'm on 7. I don't even.
10,
The last
are
one I
we
had
on 8?
recorded was 6.
I didn't want to make this game a transitional cluster.
Wait, no, let's back up. What part are we actually on? Like, truly.
8.
What's the last one you have?
8, we're on 8.
You have a recording of 7?
Yes.
Pretty
The
sure.
hell was that from?
That was when... Oh, wait a second, no, we did not do part 7. Welcome to part 7, not part 8, of Link's Awakening.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, that's gonna just be in the beginning probably now.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be in the beginning now. We are currently doing the right part, and you just got sucked up by a like.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we are on the right part.
See how very non-threatening they are? You have to actually have the shield on in order for them to eat it. And most of the time I don't have the shield out to begin with, so...
Yeah.
Because it's a really useless item in the Game Boy games, and that's sad. But yeah, today we're gonna go and tackle level 4 in this part, so... Yeah. And also we get to witness the best track in the game on our way over to it, so...
Yeah, Telltale Heights.
I want everybody to turn up their speakers.
Well, you're gonna have to for this. And even then, you can still barely hear it up, so I had to turn up on VLC.
Well, I figured I'd do that so that way you could actually turn it all the way up and not have it turned down so low. So...
Yeah, well, I know this is gonna be it's gonna be quiet back in the originals probably. Like, you know, the actual main projects, I mean.
Well, even then, like, when I edit this stuff, I adjust the volumes for everything. Like, you know how loud that, one montage was with the Satiros theme or whatever? I'm gonna be turning... I can turn that down in the editing process, so that way it doesn't blow up the viewers.
Yeah, you're gonna want to do that.
I literally, whenever we did that part, I literally thought it was like, what the hell? Do I have a video on the background?
Yeah, because it wasn't the theme that came out of nowhere, it was the volume of the theme.
Just like, well, crap, my ears are hurting right now. You got 50 rupees.
50 ripples.
Ripples. You got ripples, guys!
I'm not gonna question it, let's move
I'm
on.
not even gonna question it anymore. Damn it, what's wrong with me?
What, the guy on the mountain?
No, him.
No,
I just questioned this guy we're here with.
The dialogue for this guy is
To be rehearsed?
rehearsed.
Dude, you missed the treasure chest.
It's actually a fake.
It's
an enemy.
Alright.
Listen to what this guy says.
Yeah, he's so hungry, he needs victuals, or whatever that is.
No, and in one of the houses back in Marin Village, he says, "Hey, look out for me on the mountain, because I'm going to get lost sometime." And he's like, "Yep, I got lost."
What?
He already knew.
So, it's like he wanted to get lost.
Basically. That pineapple looks like a piece of bread. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, of course,
Oh my gosh.
it's holy manna.
I seriously still need to pick this goddamn game up on 3DS.
Shut up.
I just need to get the dang saves to work. Like, you get sick of seeing the first dungeon after you play it 20 times and your save get corrupted.
Anyways, you're in
I'm actually kind of, honestly, I'm sick of playing the game. I don't care watching it, only because of that reason.
Kill the turtle.
Actually, I think it's a beetle.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be beetles, yeah.
Oh, it looks like
The only real use for your shield, for the most part, is just knocking those things down. Seriously, out of all the items, the shield's probably, like, the most useless thing in this game.
Also, this is the dungeon where I start this... Or actually, did I do it before? I think I did it once in level 2. But I think I did one major sequence break in this dungeon.
Well, it's a long dungeon, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, and I exploit a major one in level 7, so...
At last you got the map. It was just like the game's actually telling you, like, finally! It took you this long to find it?
Yeah, they never changed the message, so it's very redundant when they say, "At last you found the map." It was like 2 screens away. So yeah. It's a kind of a useless thing.
That Tektite hugged you.
Shut up.
This rock has many cracks. There must be some way to shatter it. Like I don't know this with my bombs on the B button. One of the worst parts about the whole entire thing.
I think that's Link's Awakening's biggest flaw.
Yeah, no, that's probably its biggest flaw. The messages everywhere.
I find it so funny that Nintendo was able to actually realize this and fix this problem tenfold in the Oracle game, so I mentioned that already, but still.
I was just hoping that after hearing that this got a remake, hey, they would fix it. No, they never fixed it.
Good
kind
lord.
Of a shame, but
now
it's
that you mentioned
understandable.
remakes, there are so many Link's Awakening remake fan projects out there, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, from what I've heard, there's a good amount of them. Then again, so many people praise this game, I'm not surprised. Oh, that's what you do.
Oh, just barely.
Yeah, that's hard to do from what I've heard.
Oh, is this the sequence break you're trying to do?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're supposed to go up on the screen later into the dungeon, but you're trying to jump and then do a hard turn.
There you go.
Yeah.
It didn't take me too long.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be over here just yet. I think this is not until like halfway through the dungeon. Something like that. You knew better. It's like, no, I like my music.
Not that
Power's
the music
good, but I don't like to
really
hear
that. Not that the music's really that memorable for this dungeon to begin with, anyway.
Then again, it's better than hearing the same thing looped over for, like, I don't even know how long. Those things last too long.
When you flip those beetles or whatever, I always thought there was an arrow pointing on their bellies when you flip them.
Kinda looks like it, yeah.
Because there are, technically enemies that really do that. Like the Wiggler Super Mario Sunshine, for example, so...
Yeah, true.
Boing, boing.
Now, is this the part of the dungeon you're actually supposed to have the flippers for? I can't remember.
I think.
Because I don't remember. I've only seen it once.
That's the only sequence break I'm aware of that I perform in this dungeon. There's your fake chest, Matt.
Yeah, that's what the fake chest does.
the chew just comes out and he's like, "Hey! You freed me! Finally! I can go and see my family!" Oh, and then...
I more or less think like, where's the green rupee now?
Where's your green rupee scream now?
Either that, or it can just simply dissolve into the chest like the Choo-Choo's can and Minish Cap, actually.
Yeah, you get a point.
Remember how that Choo-Choo and Minish Cap, like the boss or whatever, just simply dissolves right into the ceiling of the dungeon?
I got a new nerve sequence break in here. Oh,
No.
never mind.
I don't even think that's possible with all those pots and stuff in the
I don't know if it is or not. It might be if you have that good running start, but I don't know.
Freaking Guardian Acorn!
Oh, here go the music. My only other complaint about this game, from what I've seen, the looping of the Guardian Acorn and Power piece track.
Mini boss.
I mean, luckily we don't have to hear it for that long.
And Rock's Feather breaks it so easily.
Yeah, no, this guy is just a joke with Rock's Feather. It's kind of like the big Octorok in Ocarina of Time.
I think that's what it
Jabba
is,
belly.
actually.
It's basically that, except... Actually, I don't know what to say. You know what? I'm gonna go on a limb and say the Ocarina of Time one's easier. Only because you take a hit, you jump attack with your stick, and you're and you're done. That guy you actually have to put a little bit of effort into.
Didn't you say that this was the dungeon that has literally the easiest boss in all of Zelda?
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is probably the easiest boss ever.
Okay.
Be
prepared, it only takes me like 5 or 6 seconds to beat it.
Especially if you come in here with like the red tunic and then a power ability. It's like, that thing is dead. Just stare at the thing and it dies.
I think one spin attack from that combination would literally kill it.
I think so. It doesn't have much health at all, as you can tell. It's just... that thing is pathetic. It's just really pathetic. Also, you gotta remember that pattern for later.
Gotta remember.
That's how it usually goes.
That's what
and loop. Now we can finally go downstairs.
Yeah. Because down there you need to get the key, and you couldn't get down here if you didn't have the flippers.
Ow.
Oh,
ow.
Wow, you're like
ow.
really flying when you're on the spikes. Didn't know it had that much knockback.
It apparently does loads of damage too.
Yeah, you came in there with full hearts, and now you're like half health.
And
yeah, this dungeon really isn't that long, just like the other ones we've been through.
Well, especially
so
if
far.
you do that sequence break in the beginning.
I don't even think it's that long, even with the sequence break, to be honest.
Not really.
would you? Okay, Ken. What would you say? Do you like this game over the Oracle games, or?
This game, it's the first game in the series to actually have a meaningful story, honestly, but at least to me anyway, because I didn't give a rat's ass about Link to the Past's story, but like, in terms of story, I'd have to rank Link's Awakening above the Oracle games. Gameplay-wise, the Oracle games go higher up, so.
Yeah, because I remember on the past parts you were praising Oracle games a lot too. So I knew it was basically kind of like, it's a competition now.
So at the same time, though, Link's Awakening's plot, well, it could have had more potential too. And I'm gonna get into major, like, I want to say that I'm gonna go into a major spiel about that once we actually see the plot twist around. I want to say part 10, and why I think it could have had more potential with the direction it was going. Lester might already know what I'm talking about.
I really only know it because the only real playthrough I've seen is like Chugga Convoys, and back in the day, NCSs.
But
it's been a while, so I don't remember at all.
Matt hasn't, seen what the plot twist is yet.
Well, I think you've seen that Let's Play as well.
I watched Chuggas just recently.
So yeah, if you remember that part of the game, you probably know it.
Understand it. It's hard for me to understand the plots of for Game Boy games for some ungodly reason.
Well, it's mainly also because a lot of them are very simple.
Well, that and just sort of there's parts of it where you can leave to interpretation, and that I think that's my favorite part about it is that there's parts of it where you can leave up to your own imagination of how it happened. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cheeps.
Like, I'm not going to spoil much, but I'm going to say this. In a way, technically, Link would probably be the main antagonist.
If you think about it.
And I kind of like that. Also, let's shut up for a moment and witness the easiest boss battle in Zelda history.
Don't blink. If you blink, it's going to be over.
Food!
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. The only thing that will hurt you is those fish that come from behind or anything, and you don't get hurt by those things. All it was.
That's it.
That's all you gotta do. That's why I told you not to blink.
Push me to win!
That's all it is. That's the sword button to win.
I don't think there's a boss battle in the Zelda series that's easier than that, honestly.
Exactly. And that's saying something, because there's a lot of easy bosses in the Zelda series.
Goma.
Yeah.
Stun and hack and slash.
Exactly. Especially if you do power stabs. Jump slash, then just stab, and it's dead.
Yeah. But before we end off the part, we're going to get the most useful song in the game and get a really well-hidden piece of heart, so...
Yeah, this guy teaches basically a warp song. It's only to one place, but it's still really useful. Like Mambo's Mambo or something like that.
Oh, big eye!
Yeah, no, this thing has a huge eye.
You, sir, have a big eye for things.
More like a Mambo and I.
Oh!
You learn. That's all I got from that because the O was in the way.
Oh boy. And that O just kind of just shocked everybody to disbelief that they're speechless. now.
Everybody as in the three of us.
Well, I don't know if there's any viewers that are still watching our channel, and I'm pretty sure they might get a shock of disbelief too.
Like, oh really? Are you trying to find something?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
piece of heart
I
in
am.
here. It's just where is always the question. I think it's random each time, but it's supposed to be somewhere in this water.
There it is.
Oh wait, no, that might not be random. I've seen other people get in the center. It's still really cryptic for
We
placement.
got a new heart.
But if you think that's cryptic, in the next part, the piece of heart in that spot, good God, you gotta look up something in order to find it. But anywho, next time in part 8, we actually go out of our way and tackle level 5. So see you guys then.